Hi everyone and welcome back. I have the Master Lock 1145. It's a dimple. There are 6 pins and sprung shackle, sprung core, not key retaining. This is another in my Unguttables series that I've grubbed. This particular one, it's a 6-pinner, and I also drilled out the retention pin that holds the plug in place. So let's get it picked and we'll see what's inside. This one I will not be picking in hand. I don't think I've ever picked a dimple in hand before. Oh no, I don't know. I don't remember. Champion, Multipick Champion tensioner. Fits in the little slot in the warding like a dream. It's perfect. But if you don't have the Multipick tensioners, here's just a regular old bottom of the keyway tensioner. This might fit. Yep, that fits. In fact, I'm going to use this one. Let's see how it goes. Picking with a Multipick G-Pro number 10. There's the pick tip, if I can get it in focus. It's one of the smaller flags. Alright, fairly light tension. You can see how there's the end of the plug's play, plus just a little bit more. And I won't be holding tension like that. Like, tension is kind of something that needs to be modulated. It's not really a set and forget sort of thing. Okay, one is binding. Got a bit of a false set there, but it's still binding. Getting counter rotation. There we go, deep false set. Two. Where's two? There's two. Two is springy. 3 is springy. 4 is binding. I'm going to use a little bit of manual counter rotation just so I can get the flag under the pin. Kind of pulsing on the pin till I feel it lift. And I think that should do it. Yeah. How's one? Did one drop a little? No, one is springy. 2 still springy. 3 feels springy. 4 springy. 5 springy. 6 is springy. I don't think I set. I'm gonna let it drop. There, we're back in that deep false set. 1, 2, oh, now 2 is binding. Okay. Pulsing the pick. Little manual counter rotation. There we go. 3 springy. 4 I can get under it. Manual counter rotation. There we go. the springy. Oh, back to 4 there. That was 4 I was on. Here's 5. Manual counter rotation, you can slide under the pin. There we go. And I can feel the pick dragging on something. Is it pin 4? Yeah. Manual counter rotation. Got that. 5, I think, stayed in place. And 6. Come back here. Manual counter rotation, slide under the pin. A little bit more to get it set. Pulsing the pin, there we go, and it's open. We got it. Let's see what's inside. I'm gonna lock that back up. Is this the right one? No. Here we go. Just gonna take all the grubs out. So I grubbed this lock so I could get all the pins and stuff out for pictures for the LPU belt app website, and I thought it would be a good idea to pick and gut all these on video as well, and hopefully maybe include some information that beginner pickers might find useful. Steel springs. Not very stiff springs either. The feedback in this lock, admittedly, was not great. Didn't get much counter rotation, although I'm pretty sure there are spools in it. It's been a while since I gutted it, but just the way the lock was behaving, I'm pretty sure it's because those are spools. The drivers are spools. But manual counter rotation was necessary for pretty much all of them. Otherwise they wouldn't have set on their own. So the first pin is a serrated standard. See the two light serrations in that, and that explains why we dropped into the false set after setting pin 1. Yeah, number 2 is a spool, kind of a shallow spool. Standard key pins so far. Another spool. Another spool. Another spool in 5. And another spool in 6. So they were all spools except the first one. And I don't remember why I did this. There's no side or no passive pins. And usually if there's passive pins, I'll pull the retaining pin so I can get the passive pins out too. I don't know, it might just have been an experiment. Will that rod come out? There we go. Cool. Stay in there for a second. So there's just a piece of brass rod that is tapered on the end. So there you can see there's a step there. And this is the part that extends down into the cylinder. And I'll show you that in just a second. And there's the plug. So that pin would sit like this. So it allows the plug to turn, but it prevents the plug from coming out, and it also prevents the plug from turning too far this way. Nothing else noteworthy on the plug. Let's see if we can have a look inside. Oh yeah, there's the actuator. So is there ball bearings in this? Which way does that go? Is this Pawls or bearings? It's Pawls, okay. There's spring-loaded Pawls, but here's the little actuator. So this forked end of the actuator is what will cause the Pawls to pull in and release the shackle. And this little machine part on the back couples the plug. Do I have... Yeah. Let's see if I can position this. So you can see the locking pawls down in there. So that silver bar on the top is the locking pawl for this side of the shackle. And that silver bar on the bottom is the pawl for locking the shackle on the right side. You can see the springs down in there. There. What else? I think that's about it. Oh, we can take the whole thing out, I think. Can we? We can take the shackle out. I drilled that out too. Did I drill that? Is that a grub? It is. Why did I do that? So this is, there would be a pin in this position that retains the shackle, stops the shackle from popping out. Why did I do that? There, and there's another piece of brass rod there that holds the shackle in place. Am I going to regret this? Probably. I think I had this completely apart at one point. All right, let's put, which way does this go? I don't think it matters. I'm going to use these. let's leave that in place though. So at least, so that pawl can't, you know what, I have a feeling that I'm going to regret doing this, so I'm not going to go any further. Oh, wait a minute, what if I do this? Hold that. Yeah, then that'll come out. So there's what the inside of the shackle looks like. This, yeah. So that notch would be where this pawl would engage the shackle to prevent it from coming out any further. But then there's also the retainer pin there that I pulled out that rides on this channel here. So it effectively would be moving. So that would be the locked position, I guess, and then up like this, and then it can turn, if that makes any sense. I don't know. Kind of feel like I'm rambling. And then there you can see, by turning the key, those pawls move in and out. And those pawls go in through the side of the lock body. I don't see it on this side. Probably on this side, where they'll drill it out. Can't really see it on the side of the lock. Oh, there it is, it's on this side. Can you see down in there? Right there, there's a flat disc right there. And that disc is a piece of brass, it's a plug that's pushed in. Oh, I can see the outline here. It's pushed in from the side. The pawls are inserted this way, and then the whole thing is plugged up there. Often, you'll find that plug on the same side as the Bible, but not in this case. And then there's a spring in the shackle. Come here, you. There's the shackle spring. So I'm gonna leave that there, put this off to the side. I'm gonna leave that plug in place. And let's get a close-up of the pins. So there you have it. 5 spools and 1 serrated standard key pins. No passive pins in this lock. And some grub screws that I added. Yeah, the Master Lock 1145. Picked and gutted for science. I hope this was useful. If you do find these sort of videos useful, I have a whack of other Unguttables that I've grubbed, and I could do videos on them as well. Let me know what you think if you want to see more. They're mostly brass padlocks, yellow, around the yellow belt, orange belt, green belt level. There might be 1 or 2 blue in there too, I think. And some that are unranked. Yeah, anyway, let me know what you think, and let me know what you want to see, and I'll see about doing more of these. Thanks very much for watching, I appreciate it, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.